Okay, and as we continue part 2 of searching for and using a book, as I was saying, when you place a hold on a book, you will be placed in line. And once you're next in line, that book will automatically be checked out to you to begin reading. And you will see that title on that home page when you initially log in as a loan that you currently have checked out. So, like I said, you also have the option to read a sample. So if you click on read a sample, you get a snippet, a brief view of what this book looks like. You can click through the first few pages, get your first little read on and see if you like that book. Click on the bottom there and then click close and it'll bring you right back. It'll bring you back to the home page. So let's search for Diary of a Wimpy Kid once more. And if once we read that sample and we said, yes, I have to have that book, click borrow. It will then automatically open up that book for you and you can begin reading that particular book. Now, like I shared in the first video, you have the option of defining words within SORA if you don't know the definition of a word, and you can also take notes and highlight specific sections. So in order to do that, you would simply hover over the word click on the word that you're unsure of, and once you click on that word, you have the option to define. Brings up that dictionary definition right there for you. That's a big definition, guys. And some synonyms as well as some topics associated with that word. You can also, let's click that out of there. Click on that word once more and highlight it. Any particular color you would like. You can also add a note here as well. And that will be there for you to refer to later. Again, you can highlight more than one word as well. You can highlight a phrase, a full section, a paragraph, a page. You can click on that note option and add that note and say, give your feedback. This is an interesting topic. I relate to this story in the same way that Bryce Anderson here has as well, or is experiencing as well. So this could be helpful as you read to interact with the text, to better comprehend what you're reading, or if you're doing research or doing a book report, you can highlight and take notes on key information. So that is some cool things that you can do within your book digitally. If you want to exit out of your book, just go ahead, click on the bottom of the page and hit close. And oh, here's a good example. As you read, you also can earn achievements. I took a note, so I earned a badge on Write It Down. If I highlighted a word or looked at a definition, I could see that achievement as well. If I've read 10 minutes or 10 hours, there are badges for that. There are badges for the number of books that you read as well. So in order to view those, I'll show you in a minute. You would go to Me, and this is where you would see those achievements. So right here. So it keeps track of achievements that you've made while reading. So blast off, I opened up SORA and signed in for the first time. If you had an assigned book by a teacher, that would show up here. Simply borrowing a book gave me a badge, and I earned a badge. I completed a book, so that's a wrap. I got a that's a wrap badge. So by completing a book and marking it as done, I earned it as well. So there are a lot of cool badges you can earn as you read. Action items, subject items, reading time. I read 15 hours or 2 hours a day. I read before 7 a.m. And a Hall of Fame time as well. So this is really cool if you want to make it a competition with your peers to see how many badges you can earn.